Dear listeners and my dear students, this is English class and we will learn about from class 9 English unit 3. There is a poem, The Foolish Fish. The Foolish Fish, and has been written by Anne Taylor. Anne Taylor was an English poet. She is female, was an English poet and literary critic, and she was born on 1782, died on 1866, and she was popular among children and popular verse written for children, and she was elder sister of Jan Taylor. Elder sister of Jan Taylor, and she was a collaborator of Jan Taylor also, and Anne Taylor and her sister Jan Taylor, they worked together. And the sisters, Taylor sisters, contribute a lot to children literature in their lifetime, and their work for children were published together in different magazines, periodicals and book also. And her or there, one of the poem that is a long lasting popularity among children's, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. So nowadays also it is one of the popular poem. So Anne Taylor and Jan Taylor, they are sisters. Anne is elder and Jan is younger. So this is about biography about poet, and we are going to our poem. The poem is here, The Foolish Fish. The Foolish Fish. Dear students, all of you open your book, page 30, unit 3. There is a poem, The Foolish Fish, and in this poem there are pictures also in our book. And the foolish fish, the foolish fish is a narrative poem. In this poem, two character in narrative. It means first one is mother fish, another is son fish or baby fish. Son fish or baby fish. It means they talk each other questions, their answers, so many things in this poem, The Foolish Fish. And in this poem, the poem, it means in this poem there are 5 stanzas, and all stanzas are, it means in rhyming pattern. It means AB pattern. There are 5 stanza, and each stanza has 4 lines, total 20 lines poem pattern. N is also the foolish fish. So there is a scene in this poem, the scene of any pond, any water resources. In water resources, there is a fish. There is, for example, a fish is here, and a fish, baby fish, it means here baby fish, and there is a hook. There is a hook. There is a hook, and baby fish, and another is mother fish also. In this, another is mother fish also, and they talk each other about the hook. So there is any water resource, there is a pond, there is a pond, it means a pond. For example, this one is mother fish and another is baby fish, and they talk each other. They talk each other, and in this scene there is one of the hook, and in hook there is a worm. There is a worm, and suddenly baby fish looked the worm, and baby fish looked the worm and said her mother in the first stanza. And what he said to her mother, I am going to write. In the first stanza, the baby fish said, "Dear mother," said, first of all I am going to write the first verse. Said a little fish, said a little fish, is that a worm I see? Is that a worm I see? I am very hungry. I am very hungry, and I wish you would get the worm for me. Okay, dear students, this is the first stanza in this poem. First stanza. In first stanza, there is a little fish, and little fish saw a worm. A worm in any pond, any water resource where they live. Then little fish said his mother, "Dear mother, is that a worm I see? Is that a worm I see? Is that a worm I see?" That is a question. And I am very hungry, and I wish you would get the worm for me. It means there is a food item that is worm in water. Little fish saw a worm and said to his mother, "Dear mother, is that a worm I see?" It means I am seeing that is worm, and I am very hungry, and I wish, please give me the worm. Please give me, please dear mother, give me the worm that I am seeing. So this is about the first stanza. Little fish asked her mother, "I am seeing that is really a worm. I am very hungry. I wish you would get the worm for me. Please, mom, give me the worm. I am very hungry. I am seeing that is a worm. There is a question also. So this is about the first stanza. And dear students, then we are going to the second stanza. Second stanza, it means first stanza, little fish said to his mother. In second stanza, I am going to write, you would get, not you would get. It means sweet innocent, sweet innocent, the mother cried. The mother cried. It means mother cried means here the mother replied. Sweet innocence. And started from her hook. From her nook. From her nook. Nook means here corner. Started from her nook. That worm, you see, is there to hide the sharpness of hook. The sharpness of hook. This is the second stanza. Okay, dear students, first stanza, the little fish said to her mother, please mom, I am very hungry. I am seeing one of the worm. Please give me the worm. I want to eat. Then the second verse, mother cried, dear innocent. It means the mother show here love to her child. Sweet innocent. And the mother started from her nook. It means mother analyzed the worm. Is it really the worm? Or what is analyze all about the worm and all corner, all side of the, it means, for example, this is hook. So mother analyze all side of the worm, and mother said to the little fish or to her child, that worm you see is there to hide the sharpness of hook. It means mother said to her child, mother fish said to her little fish, that worm you see, it means the worm you are seeing, there is hide a sharpness of hook. Hook means balchi, sharpness means तीखो. तिमीले जुन वर्म हेरिरहेका छौ, किरा इन्सेक्ट हेरिरहेका छौ, त्यसको भित्र धेरै तीखो बल्छी रहेको छ. आफ्नो तिरबाट स्टार्टेड फ्रम हर नुक, हरेक कर्नरबाट उले एनालाइज गरिन् र आफ्नो बच्चालाई भने तिमीले जुन हेरिरहेका छौ त्यसको त्यो वर्मको भित्रपट्टि एउटा बल्छी रहेको छ, धेरै तीखो छ. So this is about the second stanza. Then third stanza. We are going to third stanza. In third stanza, I am going to write the third stanza. In third stanza, as I have heard, as I have heard the little trot. The little trot. The little trot. Trot means here one kind of fish. As little trot was young and foolish too. And foolish too. And presently he ventured out. He ventured out. Ventured means sahasi. To learn what might be true. What might be true. What might be true. This is the third stanza. And dear students, listen again. In the first stanza, the little baby fish asks to her mother or his mother, please give me the worm, I am very hungry. In second stanza, mother replied, the worm that you see, inside of the worm there is hide the sharpness of hook. And in the third stanza, listen guys, as I have heard the little trot, it means was young and foolish too. These two related to mother fish. Mother fish said, as I have heard the little trot. Little trot means one kind of fish. Trot means one kind of fish. And was young also. Young means baby fish. And foolish also. The mother said, I have heard that little trot was young also and foolish also. So the name of the poem is The Foolish Fish here. So, and presently he ventured out. Presently. Suddenly, sometime later, presently, he ventured. Ventured means dared. Sahas garyo. These two lines related to baby fish, little fish or sunfish. And presently he ventured out. उसले त्यो कुरा उसको आमाले भनेको कुरा नमानिकन उसले साहस अलि अगाडि बढ्यो, साहस गर्यो, भेन्टर्ड आउट। र उसले के सिक्न खोज्यो? टु लर्न व्हाट माइट बी ट्रू। उसले सिक्न खोज्यो कि यो वर्म छ, वर्म, यो वर्मको भित्र वास्तवमा बल्छी छ, बल्छी छ त उ सिक्न कोसिस गर्यो। भेन्टर्ड आउट, साहस गर्यो। कसले साहस गर्यो? बेबी फिशले। र उ सिक्न चाहियो, टु लर्न, सिक्न चाहियो व्हाट माइट बी ट्रू, के यो सही छ जुन मेरो आमाले भनिरहेकी छिन्, दैट इज ट्रू or not true. So this is about third stanza. And dear students, then we are going to another is second last stanza. It means fourth stanza. We are going to another fourth stanza. In fourth stanza there is written in our book around, I am going to write around what? Around about the worm, around about the worm he played. He played with many a longing look, and dear me, exclamation mark here. To himself, he said. To himself he said, I am sure there is no hook. I am sure there is no hook. There is no hook. Okay. In fourth stanza, around about the worm he played. It means worm, he played all sides, all around the hook, with many a longing look. With many a longing look. Longing look means a strong desire. Longing means a strong desire. In Nepali, longing look means लालसा, उत्कष्ठा और अभिलाषा का साथ ऊ भोकाएको थियो। त्यो वर्ममा ऊ चारैतिर मजाले खेलियो, मजाले हेरियो। उसले साहस गरेछ कि वास्तवमा ऊ खोज्न चाहेछ कि वास्तवमा त्यो वर्मको भित्र हुक होला, बल्छी होला त। And dear me, to himself he said. It means the little fish himself said. I am sure there is no hook. I am sure there is no hook. My mother is saying that is not correct. I am sure. He said to himself, I am sure there is no hook. I am sure there is no hook. In this way, so in this stanza, he ventured out and wanted to analyze that is really a hook inside the worm. He looked, he played, he looked. It means a longing look here also. And he himself said, I am sure there is no hook. There is no hook. Then we are going to last stanza of this poem. In last stanza, what is? I am going to write the last stanza of this poem. The last stanza is, I think I will. It means last stanza. I think I will give. I think I will give. I think I will give one little bite. Okay. One little bite. One little bite. And that was what he did. What he did. And thus he died in hapless plight. In hapless plight. But by not doing as he was bid. Okay, dear students, this is the last stanza of the poem. In the last stanza, at last, the little fish think, give one little bite to the worm. And that was what he did. It means at last he finally decided, I will give one little bite. I will give one little bite. When he takes bite, It means he died in helpless plight. When he takes a bite, a fisherman pull the hook and he was caught. It means little fish was caught. At last, thus, he died in helpless plight. He died in helpless plight. Helpless means unlucky, misfortunate, or unfortunate. That means at last he died in helpless plight. When he bite, or when he bite the worm, fisherman pull the hook and he was caught and he died in helpless plight, unluckily or unfortunate, in pitiable condition. Plight means pitiable condition. He died. Why? Because what his mother told him, not take a bite. Inside of the worm there is a hook. So at last he ventured out and he decided, I will give one little bite, and when he bites the worm, he died in helpless plight. So in the last line, by not doing, it means what his mother saying he is not doing, and he was a bid. At last, forbidden. Bid means forbidden. At last he died. So this is about the poem. It means in this poem, a hungry baby fish saw a worm. A hungry baby fish, it means baby fish or little fish or son fish, and he was very hungry. He saw a worm. He saw a worm and asked his mother to get it for him. The mother fish observed the worm, every side of the corner, every nook he observed, and told the baby fish that he had no knowledge what was. It means you are little, and what the worm you are seeing, inside of the worm there is a hook, sharpness of hook. You will be caught. And she warned him that the worm was covering a sharp hook to trap the fish. In spite his mother's warning, the little fish swam to the worm, played, looked around it. He did not listen, did not see the hook, and gave a bite, and he lost his life as he did what his mother had told him not to do. So this is about the poem. This is the summary of the poem. It means little fish, and little fish has no detailed knowledge, no any experience, and mother fish has experience, and mother fish warned him to not take a bite, but he ventured out and he decided to take a bite. At last he died. The little fish died. So in this chapter there is a message. The message is, it means every seniors peoples have experience and knowledge. So we always apply their suggestions in our life. So okay, dear students, our time is over. So I am going to leave the class. Thank you. Thank you very much. Tomorrow we will meet. Okay, bye.
बिजुलीको बचत